Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. So I brought on one of my friends, a colleague, Jim Runge, and Jim Runge is a tour manager, was the tour manager of Imagine Dragons. And I'd heard of the band, but I wasn't so familiar with their music, so I typed something in, I found this track here, and I listened to them perform it. And then I'm like, well, live was cool, but what does it really sound like? Because I think I know it. And so I found the original recording, original music video, I think. And then all of it was because of a band called Voiceplay, and I wanted to see what they did with it. Anyway, you guys can watch all three here together, my reactions, and see what you think of the band. Which ones did you like? You can react, you can play as well. How did Voiceplay do? Which version was best? Which parts did you love? Which parts do you totally disagree with me about? Or do agree? Anyway, have fun, enjoy watching them, and thanks guys. I look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. So I'm going to bring on my podcast today as a tour manager of the Imagine Dragons. And so I've heard of the band. I know a couple of their tracks, I think. I don't know this one. I did see on Spotify it has over 1 billion listens, so I certainly do not have my finger on the pulse. But I don't think I know this track. We'll see it together, but the track's called Enemy. And I chose a live performance. I kind of prefer live. I was a roadie. So let's give this a go together. And if you are familiar with the track, I suspect most of you will be. Maybe you didn't see this performance, so let's give it a go. I selected this too because I'm going to do a voice play, which is a band I have been reacting to and I think are really talented. They did a cover of this, and I thought it'd be cool to compare. So let's jump into it.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall.
Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. One day those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done.
And now you've got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Alright, so I know that line, so maybe I do know this track. But yeah, I've been thinking the whole time so far, like, this song has 1 billion plays on Spotify. I'm surprised. I'm like, I just couldn't hear what's so popular about it to the masses. Now, I like this kind of stuff personally. I like bluegrass and blues and that singer-songwriter vibe. But people listen to pop and stuff, so I'm surprised. I know Radioactive, and this don't sound anything like it. Anyway, that lyric right there from the chorus, I do recognize. So let's continue on with the song, see what we got.
I wake up to the sound of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground, searching to behold the stories that I told. My back was to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Hey! Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready. Words up on the wall. Is he praying for my fall? Laughter in the hall. The names that I've been called. I'll stack it in my mind. And I'm waiting for the time. Show you what it's like to be worse fit in mind. Tell you you're the greatest. But once you turn, they hate us. Ha! Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself.
Look, okay, I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody supposed to be. Posted, being a wreck of emotion. Ready to go whenever you let me know. The road is long, so put the pedal to the floor. The enemy on my trail, my enemy unavailable. I'ma tell
Hasta luego.
they wanna fly on my trot to the top. I've been out of shape, thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet, rock to cause catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it. Had I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition, kinda shocking. They want a static with precision. I'm automatic. Quarterback ain't talking second, pack it up on panic. Better up, who the baddest? It don't matter, cause we just.
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My enemy. Come on. They say pray no way. I swear I'd never be a saint no way. They say pray no way. I swear I'd never be a saint. Look out for yourself.
Interesting performance. So I think what's gone on here, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is they sort of switched up the whole track a little bit for this Game Awards evening, and maybe they do it elsewhere too, because it seemed like they'd done this before, or they rehearsed the hell out of it. But the track itself, that chorus, definitely I'm familiar with it, so I knew it. The whole rap section, never heard that before. I'm not a huge rap guy, so to me that was just okay. But it was an interesting track in that we kind of went through various styles of music. There was some pop, then there was that early like singer-songwriter bluesy feel to me, and then at the end with the guitar solo, that was pretty rock, right? So, and then we had rap with that guy, so the song was all over the place, and I thought it was cool. It was definitely a cool performance. I'm sure it was, the crowd loved it, and it's cool to switch up tracks too. So I got to listen to the original and then understand, oh, okay, this is what they switched up. How innovative, you know. But anyway, that's what I think's going on. Guys, let's jump into the voice play together and let's see what they did with this track. And thank you ever so much. I look forward to seeing you on that one. I just did this track live at the Game Awards. I thought the performance was kind of cool. It was interesting. And I didn't know the track, but I knew that hook, right? And so I'm going to jump into what I think is the original version here, music video-wise, I mean, and see the full track. I figured, why not? This is from the series Arcane League of Legends, which I think is video game stuff, right? Anyway, let's jump this together and see what we got.
up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Smell the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready. Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my phone, and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be worse fit in a mind. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself.
Look, okay, I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody's supposed to be. Posted, being a wreck of emotions. Ready to go whenever you let me know. The road is long, so put the pedal into the flow. The energy on my trail, my energy unavailable. I'ma tell him my silhouette go. Hey, when I fly on my drive to the top, I've been out of shape, thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet, rock that caused catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it. Now I had I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition, kinda shocking. They want a static with precision. I'm automatic, quarterback. I ain't talking second pack it up on panic, batter up. Who the baddest? It don't matter, cause we is your
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. No way. My enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. Look out for yourself.
Oh. Clapping Monkey's cool. What the heck? Didn't love it. I am familiar with the track. I have heard this, I believe. The rap part still didn't sound familiar to me, but maybe I just tuned stuff out. I just have a hard time connecting with most rap stuff. So this to me was just too quick, didn't understand what he was saying anyway, and it just didn't really complement the track, in my opinion, the way it could have. I'm very wrong. I know it's incredibly popular, but it's my opinion. The track itself was very repetitory, and so that hook sticks in your head, which is why I said, oh, I've heard this on the live version. But I thought the live version was more interesting personally. I like that they actually made the track more complex, where this one's actually quite simple, and I just hear producers messing around with stuff and making everything, with dials and perfecting everything. And in the live performance, it seemed like they stripped that down and performed it live. And I like that. I thought that was neat. This particular track, I wanted a little bit more breathing room within the track. I didn't need to keep hearing that hook again and again and again. There could have been more life to it because it's got some really cool elements. And so that's my humble opinion. Let's jump into Voiceplay together and let's see what they did with this track. Let's give it a go. This is Voiceplay, and they're doing this track by the Imagine Dragons. I like Voiceplay, and I pulled this track up called Enemy that I didn't think I was familiar with, and then when I heard the hook, I'm like, oh, I have heard this, but I did all that stuff because I wanted to hear what these guys did with the track themselves, a cappella. So let's jump this together and let's see exactly what they did. Let's do this.
Wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that are told when my back is to the world that's smiling when I turn. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they spin in a mind.
You're the greatest.
But once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my own.
Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be
My enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my
enemy.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy.
Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. No way, no way.
I swear I'll never be the same.
My enemy.
That was good.
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that are told when my back is to the world that's smiling.
I don't know if it's fair, but my personal opinion is I like this better than the original. They excerpted the rap part. They took it out, right? Which surprised me. I thought they would do it because there's so many guys in Voiceplay here. Somebody could do that part. But no, they cut it out, which I personally preferred. I'm not a big rap guy, so that was cool. I also neglected to mention Alexa, and she did a fantastic job in this. I've never seen her before. I think she was great. She did splits at the end, right? I mean, come on. How could you neglect somebody who does the splits in the middle of a song? It was very, very cool. I like Bass Guy on this so much, that deep voice. To me, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to chime in with what he's going to do with the track. And when he chimed in, I'm like, oh, I like this better than the original. So I thought this was really, really good. You guys are welcome to let me know your thoughts. You can like it as much as the original. That's okay. Or you could like it less, I suppose. But I thought they did a really good job. The very first opening with the guy who was like with the nose paint, like the Lost Boys from the Robin Williams movie with Robin Hood. No, not Robin Hood. What is it? Flying the guy. Peter Pan, the Lost Boy guy. I thought when he first sang, I'm like, whoa, he's got a strange octave here. And then everything kind of evened out and it was really cool in my head. But the very, very first couple notes, I'm like, what? Where are we going? But it all worked out, right? It worked out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.